Okay, so I worked all day on Saturday, and I got this far, but there's some things I wanted to point out. One of the main things is we're coming around with this corner here. I had to rip this. I ripped that thing, and what I did is like I did over at that one where I snapped the line, I did the same thing here. I snapped this edge of that board all the way over there, doing it off of my original control line right there. So then, I just ripped this thing and nail it on there, face nail it, and I stayed in a straight line. And then I came here and did just like I did on that closet door over there, and put that piece. And I had to butt each one of these into that. This doorway down here is a little bit different because this door is running parallel with the other ones, whereas the other two doors that I showed you are like that. So in order to get that thing in there like I did, I had to put this piece and this piece together and then slide it all in there. It all fit just like I want to. And then I screwed these things on here because I'm whapping it like that. Just a little note. A lot of times on transitions between different types of floors, you got to kind of figure something out on your own because they don't necessarily make. You could shop for a couple of days looking for just the right thing. So what I did, this is about 5/8 and this is 3/4. So I took a planer and planed this thing at an angle so it's flush here and it's flush here. So, but you always are having to do little things like that. But I want to show you the importance, well, see here too, I used my line again because I had to go by here. So I used that. That's what I used, this line that I have running the entire length of my floor that I got from the very beginning, first thing I did. And if you look right here, you're going to see 6 and 11/16. Now, let's walk all the way down here. I don't know, this is probably, 30-some feet. And look at it again right here. And it should be almost exactly the same. And I've used this a couple of different times, but that line is so important. So, anyway, then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make a border. I'm going to rip this up. I've already got my new line. That's the edge of my border piece. And I'm going to do a 45 right here. Or no, right here. And then go that way. But I'm going to put this border on before I go any further because all these got to butt into that and then I'll go that way with it. So anyway, that's it for now. Okay, now I've come along this angle here. Last time I've got this, I came along here, and we're 45 in here, so I did, this is a 22.5 degree. Come along here on the line I snapped out, and then we're going to go that way. But, see, I've screwed these down, because if you think about it, it's tough to get, I want to be able to really push against that, because I started this in, and there's really no way. When you tap it in like that, you got that gap. So to get it tight, I've got to really smack against it like that. And that works fine. Then the other thing, once I've got all these, I face nailed that board to begin with, and then I'll come back, I'll take those things off, and I'll hit it just like this. So that'll tighten that up really good. And then you got to go that way. You cannot come into that thing. It'd be like impossible to get. This isn't that easy, but you've got to cut it in precise. You've got to be really careful. What I do, when I'm coming to that board, I've got this end doubled just a little bit, like so. So that when I take this thing in, and I tap it down, it just kind of pushes back against that because of the bevel. Then, and this is when you get into spots like this where it's tight. I'm at about the last one that I can hit. And it's got to be kind of a careful stroke